put a safely kitchen sink, the two middle ones, because they're far enough away from each other that it shouldn't be much of an issue. Okay. Otherwise, is there anything else we need to like go over or confirm or anything like that?
So then we are trying Hector Fuse down.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we can try
So
for now.
then for that, we just look real north.
Yep, basically.
Gotcha.
You will worry about your own two markers. We just have to know which one is which one is the safe side, and then you can literally just go from there.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Because
So
you on
then
this
you
you're really wrong.
two, or
You're
I
middle.
guess with Tanner I
Oh,
melee
you're
too.
right. You're right. You're right. We gotta redo clock spots. I forgot about that because Vandy's here now too. Let's
I
get that out of the way.
do not know where. So I will be one
Yeah.
for today.
Okay. So you will just worry about the D and the A markers then basically. If four is safe first, for example, and you're short, you're going to D. Otherwise, you're going to A. And you could just literally just think about that the entire time. Yes, I would still appreciate if you call which side has the longer ones, like first though, just for the
Okay.
sake of everyone else. Otherwise, internalize that, see how you like it. We'll talk about it again in like a poll or two. Right. If nothing else, you should be good to go. Yep, you're either one or two, Jella.
Yep.
Not right.
Marshy, he's involving that.
Already popped Tebian, so I stick around.
Gotcha.
That's a strat. I don't think that's a strat.
It's partners and out. This is spread. It's proximity though. I'll idle this. It'll be towers next. East and west. Guess that'll be fun. Nice. This is first opening draft. Spread and in.
I skipped a step.
It's partners of knockback.
Oh, I didn't knock back.
Don't bother.
Oh,
Yeah.
She's so far out. Now I see why you couldn't find me yesterday.
Yeah, exactly.
I was wondering where you were going on this. Yeah, you can do 12 seconds, Ref. It's okay. It's spreading out. It's partners and proximity. East and west. First helping draft. You can pretty much just go to your clock spot already, because that's the next mechanic guaranteed. Partners and in. It's going to be spread and knockback. I'll move well.
It's like in this extra room.
Yep. Oh
Oh
my
my
god.
god. I'm okay.
Jesus Christ. You two share this one and the next one.
God damn it.
Tag team, it's chain death match next. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Yeah. Oh, it's the wrong corner. Either way. Spread and in. Thank you. The supports first. To spread. Oh, the long board up.
Yeah.
Ouch. Yep, remember, if it is not your turn to get hit, if you're the second set and you just took your explosion, you have to be dead middle. If you're anywhere else, you have a high chance of being killed by somebody else. And yes, ref. It like the orientation is mirrored. You still have the same two spots though. If it's not one, it's the other. So for you, you are also A or D. Yeah, you're down to chains. I can let's cheat.
Is
Just a.
that the damage?
Yes, it's just A or D for you, Rav. Because we're doing Hector's version of it, so it's literally only those two markers ever for you. Gosh, God, my whole Rio run was just ruined, but obviously I died. So yes, 12 seconds, please, so I can like use my drawings and stuff. It probably worked out, Code, because you would. I say if you worked it out the old way, it's probably because 2 was safe for that one. If 4 was safe, you'd be doing it wrong automatically. Yeah, no, that's fine. I know it's going to take a few like tries to just kind of get it, but I promise it'll work. Hopefully. This is partners and out. This is spread and this is proximity. This is towers. Get ready. North and south. Remember, you can get to your clock spots pretty much right now. The spread and in. This is partners and knockback. Oh, Tempera coat, how much I love you. Shared tank buster. Tag team is next, which means it's chain deathmatch. Safe side will be, well, safe part will be 3 after this. This is partners and out. DPS are short.
2.
Up on the wrong side.
Spread after.
Yep, thank you. Thank you.
Out of the middle.
Unfortunately, this is automatically a wipe, but you could still practice it if you like.
Oh, I didn't make it in
Sports are
time.
short. Sports are short.
Yep, DPS are long. You cannot walk into it automatically. Do not do that.
Why'd you do that, Go? Don't hee me, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Saw
The good thing is, for the most part, it looks like everyone did that, did Final Fuse down correctly. Then it got hit by someone else's explosion. It was possibly Wrath. Make sure whatever marker you are on, if you're a melee, you are max meleeing it. Remember that. If you're any closer, you will kill it. You will kill someone in the other role. Yeah, the downside, however, is that if people are dead, if multiple people are dead leaving Final Fuse down and they're not all picked up, if even a single person does not have a fuse debuff for fuse field, it is automatically a wipe because they can't touch their fuse and it'll go off. Otherwise, good job on Final Fuse down. Yeah.
For the multi-hit raid wides, do you want me to start giving you TBA because you get kind of low later on in the fight for like the 8-hit ones?
Sure, yeah. If you are not using anything, and that goes for you and Raph, if you're not using any of your like your 25-second stuff, please just give it to me. I will always appreciate it.
You can probably throw an
Good
ablation on every now and then too.
Yeah, just anything helps because I literally have no form of self-healing, so well, other than Tempericone, so it'll I appreciate it because I have to do the same thing for 3-0 in our group. I have to fucking give him every single intervention that I ever get in the fight because he will just crumple otherwise.
Yeah, might start giving you a Haima depending on if I need it or not. I haven't figured that part out yet.
Mm-hmm. Raph, did you hear what I just said, or did you walk away? Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm still figuring out idle timing unless there's something you want me to use it on, because there's only so
At the
many
moment, I couldn't
magic
say.
instances currently. Okay,
We need
no
to get to
problem.
the part where there's 8 hits on on like the tank busters and shit before I can tell you.
Gotcha.
Because I don't know how my cooldowns are looking by that point. Obviously.
Okay. Thank you. I'm not paying attention. Partners and out. This is spread. It's proximity.
Yeah, I have a talk with both of you at some point.
Who, me?
No, not you. You're clear this
Oh.
time.
Okay. It was like I moved back properly.
That was Savani and Omnis because they were fucking dying before they even got to the boss.
Yeah, that's just straight up like unmitigated damage from the dive.
Yeah, you have to respect it and go further out before he jumps.
I'm using
Thankfully,
second wind and everything there.
Mm-hmm.
So thankfully there isn't a time for me to like be able to give you a heal. What?
Someone missed a tower.
I hit the wrong button. Shit.
Clock spot. Unless you are getting your positionals. It's spread and in. Partners and knockback.
Okay. No way.
Tag team. Which means this is going to be chain deathmatch.
Okay.
It's going to be 2 after this. This is partners and in. I'm battling this.
Please do.
My bad, bro.
Ready for final fuse down. And it's CPS short. No, you see, you're doing it backwards already.
Already you were there.
Remember, your only 2 markers are literally 1 and 2. If we're first, you're 2. If we're second, you're 1. Or however the fuck it works out. Because 2 and 4 are always safe first. You will pretty much always go to 2 if we are short. Actually, not even pretty much. We'll always go to 2 if we're short. There is effectively static spots for us. You will always be 2, I'll always be 4, you'll always be 1, I'll always be 3.
Ooh.
It's spreading out. It's spread. This is also spread, but it's proximity.
Oh no.
Towers.
Jesus Christ.
Working on it. Oh fuck, you guys just switched. You'll finally use this excuse to heal you.
Get to your clock spots. That's partners and end. His partners and knockback. Let's see.
Oh, I might need a little help on this one.
You got it.
Thank you.
His tag team.
God, I'm fucking retarded.
Gonna be 2 after this. Not yet, Shala. Spread and in. For 1 impact. I thank you so dearly for not getting up as soon as you were res. Yeah,
I miscounted.
I did a lot too. A fuse down. Supports are short.
2.
Thank you.
I'm at the wrong side. I hate this fucking fight, bro.
Oh, goodness.
What happened, Marshy?
I get turned around too fucking easily, and I just get lost there. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I understand.
Didn't know I came here to play fucking hopscotch or some goddamn fucking Tekken knockoff.
At what point do we say it was a good try and go back to the other one?
If you'd like to go back, I don't mind. I just want
I
to see
feel
how you
like
guys
we
like.
were having 1, maybe 2 people confused yesterday, and now we have the same, if not more, even more confused with this.
Okay, we can stop using this and go back to
I
Renault.
mean, that's just my thought, though. If people really like the new way, I'm on the fence about it.
I don't really mind either way.
I just hate
'Cause with
to
Hector-
waste time trying a new strat that we don't even like.
That's why I just want people to be vocal about whether they like it or not.
Because from Hector's, from what I read, like I'm going to either C or B for explosions. Yeah, depending on if it's 2 or 4.
Yes.
Repeat that.
Yes,
For-
you're either B or C.
Mm-hmm.
But did you think the other way was easier, Martian?
Yes, that's the grand question in all of it.
As far as I knew, the old one was just I figure out where he's at and I go left or I stack. Both of them make sense to me. It's just a matter of I just get confused on where he is because of all the shit that's going on. I can't. My brain doesn't keep up.
I feel like that's a separate issue then, because it's not really either whether that doesn't really have anything to do with the strats that we're using. As for the rest of you, how do you feel about like both the ones that we've been doing then? Which do you guys think is easier? It doesn't really help that like half the party is mute, so can't really have people just voicing their opinions, whatever. So
I am like 60-40 towards not Hector.
okay.
Because I feel like both are fine. We got reps on the other one, so it makes more sense to me quicker.
Okay. Oh, Raph. Oh, Raph says he likes Hector strat. Shell just here prefers Hector. You're in the back and you go to the same spot. You wouldn't go to the same spot though if it's non-Hector. But understandable. It's kind of just down the middle then. We can just go back to Renan for now. If we're still having problems, then we will cross that bridge when we get to it. If it's a non-Hector, Co? From the raid plan, if 2 is if 2 is relative north, you'd be going to 1.
You would be
Yeah, like
there if it was 4 north. You would not be there if it was 2 north.
Yeah. So you'd have multiple different safe spots depending on what is relative north, instead of 2 static safe spots. So if you're going based off how you're thinking it is, you would end up killing me at some point. Well, like I said, we'll do read on for now.
No.
It depends on
on
what's
which-
relative north. Co.
It is not a single spot. Yeah.
If it's Renan and you're going based off the raid plan, 2, 1, 4, and 3 are all possible spots for you.
The raid
just depends
plan
on what
is
plan.
only showing one of the patterns. The bombs can spawn mirrored, so you can be in the opposite spot. The raid plan only shows 4 north, I think. It only shows one of the 2.
Yeah.
Because
So
with
you
Renan, sorry,
Go ahead.
I was gonna because with Renan, I just look at the boss. I'm essentially looking for my spot going left, but with Hector, I'm just focusing on C or B.
I wouldn't say look at the boss. I would say look at the marker, but technically yes.
Oh, that's what I meant.
Yeah. Then yes, you're correct.
Okay. And then my other question, just so I'm not fucking myself, is I'm standing on the curved line that's on the center diamond.
If it's
On
not
the-
your turn, you mean?
Yes, if it's not my turn, I'm standing on the curve.
Yes.
Okay, I think I know where I'm fucking up.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I needed.
If you're in the middle for the second set though, like if you went first and you were short, for example, you
Yeah.
wouldn't be standing on the curve. You'd be more standing in the middle-ish, just because of how close the other people can get. But it's basically near the curved part of the inside. Yes, you are correct.
Then I know where I'm fucking up. Then.
Okay. So, just to say it one more time, we are doing Renon from here on out for the time being.
Left.
Hmm.
Either
The
2
number.
or 4. Either 2
It's either
or
2
4.
or 4, depending on what Omnis calls, that is what your relative new north is.
The number
The
marker.
The markers, 2 or
on the
4.
ground.
Oh,
You don't need to look for anything, but it's the 3 long fuse bombs in a triangle pattern.
Yes, that is a relative safe spot for 3 people to go and stand in, like together. So that side is the relative north.
Either 2, the corner with the 2 marker will have the 3 long fuse bombs, or the corner with 4 will have the 3 long fuse bombs, and that is what we are arranging ourselves towards.
Yeah. No problem.
If you're...
No, if we're doing Renon, then no. If we're doing Renon, then no. It is possible to be on any side, basically, because you are going based off of the relative north, and you don't have static spots anymore. So for you, for example, because you are healer 1, if 2 is the new relative north, and you are the first bomb, and you're short, you'd be going to 2. If you were long, you'd be going to 1. However, if it's the opposite, 4 is the relative north, you're going to 4 or 3. Because you're cutting left for the most part in the entire thing.
That sounds good, because I think people need to watch videos anyways. Because I don't think we are really prepared to do either strat tonight. You would not be guaranteed to be on any side, on any pole. It is...
Yes, you will have to actively think about where you're going every time we call, which is relative north.
On the 3 safe side. You're always north if you're short fuse. Yes.
Yes, that's correct. If you are short and it's your turn to go first, then yes, you would basically just go to the corner of the number that Omnis is calling, and then you go to. If you
are long fuse, then you are left of wherever we are oriented.
Yes, so you'd be looking. If he calls 4, for example, you would turn your camera to 4, and you would go to the leftmost safe spot because you are ranged 1 in that situation. Yes, I would just recommend looking over more. I know it doesn't help you because you have to experience it more, but still, I would just recommend looking up something to get just to get more visual understanding, because we just have to keep getting there and throwing our faces at it. But I don't know, I just think it's less thinking overall with Hector's version. But if you are very hard set and understand Renon, then I don't mind either way.
If you do not care to listen to callouts or like to just look for yourself, you're looking for the 3 long fuse bombs that are all in a triangle next to each other.
Yeah.
And then you're looking for your fuse.
Exactly. So in order, you personally would be looking for the 3 long fuse bombs together, then your own fuse to see if you're long or short, and then based off of your fuse, you would find your spot afterwards. Want the DPS version of this? What are you talking about, Crow? Okay. So what is your question attached to this then? Yes, you would be. But whichever side has the 3 bombs, whether it be northeast or southwest, you'd always be in that section, correct? Then yes, you're correct.
I think we are confusing each other because we're using numbers, and half of us think that means markers, and half of us think that means the number of bombs. Because you were saying 3, and you were standing in the corner of the room with the 3-way mark, and being like, I go here. But if you're talking about going to the corner with the 3 long fuse bombs, okay. Yeah, you confused me because you were standing in the 3 corner, and we were like, no, that is not always your spot. But if you mean the 3 long fuse bombs, which are either only in 2 or 4, then yes.
Oh, let's practice more. Why? Might just spin those immediately. Well, I'm gonna give him a chance to. Correct, Shala. Last way. Doesn't give me gauge. Oh, I collect that JCB. God damn it. Welcome back, ref. Oh, I just realized it tells me the time there. Just like that, I'm throwing. Okay, I can already check. Miss, what are you making exactly? Just more food for yourself?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Switching
Gotcha.
from Mokeka to skill speed food.
Oh yeah, because you're going down to what? 2.08, you said?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Oh, no, that's not distracting to me just now, actually. Oh, it didn't count it at all. I see. Oh, good, no problem. 2 seconds. As I'll check it, uncheck this real quick. Okay.
It's funny, the final views down is the most replayed section of Hector's video.
I wonder why. Hmm. There isn't really anything to go over, so we can just start. Okay. Well, ready? Check when you're ready, then. Hmm. I have no idea, Kyle. I'm not even fully sure. 20 seconds. What the fuck? Spreading out. Spread in proximity. Powers.
Ah, goddamn.
Partners and N. Partners and knockback. And death matches next. Or will be safe after this. Ugh. Spreading out.
Four.
Supports are short.
Supports are short. Yeah, we're all murdered anyways.
Mm-hmm. so I don't think anyone went to 4 just now, like at all.
You were short, so you should
Yeah.
have spread first, not stack.
I was right here.
Partners are out. Partners in proximity. This towers. Spread an N. Spread and knockback. Chain deathmatch is next. Partners in N.
Four.
DPS are short. partners and a knockback. That works. Get out of the middle.
DPS or short. I'm gonna pop right away.
Go for it.
Melee 2.
Next DPS.
Range 1.
Next.
Range 2. Tank 1.
Support 1. Tank 2. Let me heal for a second. Healer 1. Healer 2, whenever you get the chance.
Not bad.
It's going to be partners at the end of this.
Out after the 5th hit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out. In really tight.
In. You're ready for
Clear.
knockback.
Corners with your buddy.
Remember, it's partners.
I'm gonna go in.
Partners,
Shala.
Good job. This is chain deathmatch again, but we're doing the fuses first.
Go to the 2 corner. We are just dodging the bombs. Pay attention to your
You're getting
chains.
chained twice now. Yep. Remember that you also have to get hit by the middle when this is all over, or the
Okay.
poison.
You ready to dodge the bombs?
Ooh. I think just poison killed me. No, I just didn't get hit by a mechanic.
Spread. I'll faint this if you don't have it.
Yep, remember those are 8 hits from now on. Hmm. It sure is. Well, any questions or anything? Is that your first time seeing it, or have you, or did you watch it something on it before?
Ko Yamazaki. I'm not sure. It looks like you got hit by both arm guys, Co. You did get hit by the poison, but you also got hit by both dudes. Mm-hmm. Apparently, you can either have a lot of room to do that correctly or very little room.
Yep, that is correct. You either have the tiniest corner or the entirety of the floor.
We now get fuse or foe. All players will get either a short or long fuse on their head, just like before, but we can ignore that for now. The boss is going to cast Infernal Spin, and is going to telegraph a cone that is going to spin and rotate in one direction, while also 2 ground AoEs appear.
The third small fuse. Oh, for
Keep in mind, we're
field.
on the same. Oh, yeah, you just kept walking past me, and I just didn't know what you were doing.
Position yourself safe from the initial attacks, and this dodge is going to be quite simple. We dodge into one of the ground AoEs next to where the cone is spinning. We then dodge middle, and then we go to our waymark. So we wait for the initial AoE to go off, and you'll see that it's replaced with a donut that we dodge
I just stopped doing my rotation at one point because I was so scared of being dead, but I just expected to be dead after the second fuse.
Making sure that we don't walk into a place where the boss is going to cleave. The boss only cleaves each direction once, so as long as you get onto the boss's backside, you're safe for the rest of this.
We're adjusting the closest fuse same length or just in order?
We are doing an order for that. So it is melee 1, 2, ranged 1, ranged 2. Goes 1, 2, 3, 4 from A. And then same for supports. Man tank, off tank, healer 1, healer 2. 1, 2, 3, 4 from A.
Fuses are ignited, meaning that players are about to explode. You don't care if you're short or long fuse. Everybody goes out to their waymarks, and to keep up time, remember that melee should be swapped with healers for this mechanic. The first set will explode, and then still stay near to your waymark, and the second set will.
Yeah, so it's the same order of popping, is the same where to stand. I've heard some groups actually just find a fuse and stand on it, and that seems interesting.
That sounds so immensely cursed.
It sounds like just trouble waiting to happen.
Yep.
There will always be the poison in... Isn't it something like half of us are in one corner and half of us are in the other to do that correctly?
Yes,
But,
basically.
yeah,
We'll almost...
So yeah, there will always be a spot to stand to do the lariats correctly and get hit by the poison. It's just based on the pattern that we get. One group of people will have an easier time than the other. Just because of the width of the cleaves, I guess. Does that mean that the safe spot is always like behind him, where he's facing or something?
I've honestly never thought about it. I just stare at the safe spot while it's all happening.
I guess it maybe could be in front or behind him, but if he has to face the poison towards both corners that we're in, I don't know. Poison is quite wide. It is exactly the visible section of the hit circle. You're saying something about dots on the floor, Sim?
Yes. So he will always sit basically at one of, essentially around one of the number markers to do it. And so uh his poison will basically always like range between two dots. So if he is standing like right here where I am, he will face forward and do it obviously 270 looking forward. So the poison will go from everywhere from this dot to this dot on the ground, essentially. So if you are standing behind him and you are not, and you're like in between the two dots that he's standing in front of, then you're about to do the mechanic wrong and you're about to die. So sometimes he'll do it where like one of the safe spots, for example, will be like from right here to like right here. It'll just be like this little tiny corner. And then the other group will have the entire rest of the arena to find their safe spot. It literally just depends on how everything else is situated. But just remember that the dots on the ground are as far as you go for the poison. If you're any further than the dot, you will fail the mechanic, you will die.
I've learned that's kind of a bad one to fuck up.
Yes, because directly after it is a dive. So he has a very high tendency of picking partner dives right afterwards. So if even a single person dies, it'll eventually kill someone else. Partner and out. Spread and proximity. Okay, too close. Powers.
This is so cringe.
Hmm.
Trying to Madare right before getting in the middle tower, but it conveniently pushes me just too far, and then I try to Madare after getting in the tower, and the knockback cancels the cast.
Yeah, it's really bad.
We're figuring it out.
Hmm.
I at least seem to be figuring out when Ko is gonna tech step, so we can
Yeah.
freestyle a little bit.
Spread and in. Partners and knockback. Pain deathmatch time. Partners and out.
Two.
Supports are short.
That is 4. Not bad. Knockback dive.
Yep.
Spread after. Out in the middle.
This is a wipe because Co's still dead.
We can practice it. We should practice it, or we can just wipe. That's fine too.
That was already in the wall.
We should practice mechanics.
Ugh. Spreading out. Partners in proximity. Hours. Oh, I'm on the wrong side. Yeah, that's my fault. There you go again. Spreading out. Partners in proximity. Let's see. Partners and in. Red, knockback. Chain deathmatch next. Four. It spreads an in.
Two.
Support short. Spread and proximity. It's like a bunch of people got lost in the middle for the second part.
Oh, just hit by bombs. Or not. Were they hit by a DPS or hit by the bombs? From the
I
bombs?
think at least 2 people were hit by DPS.
Okay.
Spread and out. Cannot max melee that. Partners and proximity. Powers.
Why do I keep doing that?
Partners and in. Spread and knock back. Chain deathmatch next. Partners and out. DPS short.
2. Proximity.
Spread and proximity.
Out of the middle.
You failed. Knock out of the middle.
DPS
short.
first. I'll be going right away.
Then move over one.
Any good.
Go. Suddenly. Of course, that just instantly kills me. That's great. just wait to get back up.
This would be the second pot window coming up.
Yep. Next opening draft. It's going to be spread at the end of this.
1, 2, 3, 4, out, in, tight.
Knock
With
back to
your
the corners and
buddies.
spread afterwards.
You have to be in the corner.
Well, I'm going right.
That'll be 3. Nice.
This is chain deathmatch 2 with the fuses again.
Starting in the
Start on
corner.
4 side. Oh, I'm out of MP.
Ready to dodge the bombs. One.
This is partners and knockback. This is going to kill a whole bunch of people, but it's alright. Okay. Hope you're right up on this.
Good luck. Shala, you and me are switching spots.
Spreading in.
Might be a tank LB1 moment. Just for fun.
At least you're getting solo healing experience, well. This is towers again. We are trying to, at the end of it, be on the other side of his lariat. Because he's just doing a normal lariat combo now.
We're gonna be bleeding a little bit.
We will be dead, but you know.
Raph's gonna get punched to death.
I think that's the least of our worries, honestly. Yeah.
Hey, my corpse ended up in the right spot.
You basically just saw the entire fight, because the only real thing after that is just the other Bombarian special, but that ends with the Enrage, so...
And then, right after where we did the knockback, we will have to dodge his second lariat off of the ropes like in normal. I think a lot of people were in the wrong spot, but kind of worked out. I think I meant to ask if we had any questions about Infernal Spin before we pulled again.
That's okay. Surely they researched it. Surely. It's running out.
My goodness.
Partners and proximity. Towers. Partners and in. Spread and knockback. Chain deathmatch next. Spread and in.
Looking at 4.
DPS or shorts. Don't know how the fuck I did that, but I'm gaming. I'm no longer gaming. Oh, partners and knockback. What killed you on this?
I was trying to get as far away from the party as possible that I spread into a short bomb.
Gotcha. Okay. Marshy Wall.
suffering from a plethora of ranged attacks there.
Spreading out. Partners and proximity. Get to your clock spots. Partners and in. Spreads and knockback. Partners and not partners, spreading in.
Two.
Support short. Spread and proximity. Use field. Get in the middle.
Supports are short. Tank 1 can go. Tank 2.
Actually.
Healer 1. Healer 2. Me.
DPS 1. DPS 2 will melee 2. Ranged 1.
Little slower. Gotta watch health bars. Especially with no pure healer. It's not when the volume falls off, it is when we are healthy.
Mhm. Many spreads at the end of this.
1, 2, 3, 4, out, in, corners and spread. Starting it by 4. Watch your chains. Ready to dodge bombs. Dodge bombs. Four.
Partners and knockback.
I got faint for this. Towers plus lariat after this. After this tank shit.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I think I'm a little
This
ahead
up
of
there,
myself. I'm a little ahead of myself. We spin.
Wrong one.
Go to your waymarks. That is not this close.
Partners and out.
Good job, son. Okay, after Null or Raph gets back, we can actually talk about that mechanic.
I'll refill my water.
Yeah, any and all mit will be very useful there. We just gotta be very careful, especially when we get to the last 2 or 3 fuses, that we really take our time, assuming we have it. I was at like 85% health and died because we popped a fuse too early. We have more time than we think. Yep, we just gotta try our best to pay attention to health bars and not go too early until we're topped pretty much. Probably. Bomb damage. Which part of the bomb damage? Probably. Brutal impact.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Hmm. Do we have any questions about any mechanics?
I assume we have lots of questions about Infernal Spin because it has not been going well. So let's go.
Wait, questions about what now?
Infernal Spin.
Oh, yeah.
Healers and melees are switching waymarks for that.
Yeah. If anyone who's been doing it wrong doesn't have any questions, speak now or forever hold your peace. Because you're just going to keep doing it wrong if you don't ask the question.
I did what Code did. I was watching it while we were waiting.
Okay. Yes, what Omnis said is correct. For that mechanic and that mechanic only, the healers and the melees are switching spots on their respective sides, obviously, so they can keep uptime. You are trying to be at your waymark or around your waymark as close as possible without being on top of each other, since we're effectively disregarding the bombs going off. So if you happen to be killing somebody with your bomb, you're either not in the right spot or you haven't gotten to your spot in time. Is there anything else?
Is TBN helping you for Brutal Impact?
I'm not dying, so yeah, I guess. Partners it out. Okay. Partners in proximity. Powers next. Spread an in. Spread and knockback. Main deathmatch. Partners an in. Oh, damn it.
Two.
DPS short. Not touching that with a 10-foot pole. Everyone in the middle and then Marshy got hit by 2 separate explosions. So the middle was overlapped. Partners and out. Partners in proximity. Towers. Spread him in. Spread and knockback. Chain deathmatch. Partners and in.
Four.
DPS shorts. Spread and knockback. Use field is up next. Get out of the hitbox.
Support short. Tank 1 can go. Tank 2. Healer 1. Healer 2. Melee 2. Ranged 1. And just wait on this. Very nice.
I'm gonna just let you call that, because if I call it, I will literally just lose like sight of my rotation.
Okay. Doping Drought, then Bombarian Special. Partners after. 1, 2, 3, 4, out. In. Knock back to corners, partners after. And then gap close in. Dodging bombs and double chains. Starting at 2. Watch your chains. Ready to dodge bombs. And get hit by your people. One.
Partner's proximity. Yeah, I'm good for that.
Yeah. I got faint.
I'm out on this just in case. Will is stuck in place. He cannot heal for a half a second.
Not even close. Now should be Infernal Spin coming up. Remember your waymarks, healers and melee are switching. Keep an eye on your waymarks. Head there now. Stay on your waymark. Out, spread.
Spread and out.
Spread, spread out. Spread out, spread out.
Oh my god, okay. Will, you are the best healer ever. I'm just letting you know that right now.
Tell that to my MP.
towers and then lariat dodge.
Still practice the movement at the very least, but we're cooked otherwise. So healing 8 hits is it's quite the feat. Alright, that is 12 though. We are done as of now. That was good prog. We're basically at the end of the fight. Just research more those last few mechanics and we will just knock it out on Friday, hopefully. Well, we still have to do re-clears first, so I'm going to worry about that first, actually. Otherwise, good work, everyone. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them. You know, in Discord and all that stuff. But yeah, there's nothing else really. I thank you, Shell and Benny, for filling in for us for the people that are missing this week. We deeply appreciate it. If we need people to fill again and you guys are available, I will gladly ask you. Thank you. The same to you. Hopefully PF isn't too awful to you. Ugh. Okay. I'm not putting this off. Raph, we're doing roulettes right now for you because you're not finishing this week without capping your tomes. You don't let that happen. Okay, I'm just playing the party. You're coming with me, Raph.
This is not a debate.
It is no debate because you should have had your tomes capped up like the entire week already. Enjoy workout. Does anyone else want to join us? Because we're just gonna go down the line just like normal.
I can.
Okay.